here with more Code Vein. I'm Omega Zero, and today, instead of taking on the Trials maps, we will actually be tackling one of the DLCs. The less than poorly received DLCs. Yeah. Guess to get this out of the way. Okay. Look, I guess while we're going through this, because I accidentally pressed X again, I'll tell you this. The DLCs were not highly received for Code Vein. The game itself was very highly rated. I'm not sure what is rated by games outlets, but people genuinely tended to enjoy the game. They said they had feelings of gut punches and all that for the endings, the true ending and all that. But the DLCs, which were supposed to kind of serve as expansions to the story, didn't really serve as expansions to the story, if you know what I mean. It did in some way for Jack's backstory along with another character, but that is it. That character has no bearing on the story or plot whatsoever. But you do get to kind of see how terrible the threats of the origami or the horrors are. If you're like, this game's been out for almost 2 years at this point, so spoilers I guess, but the origami and God Eater, well, the God Eater series is loosely tied with Code Vein. So that's why with these DLCs you get to take on the
I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going.
very
Don't be overeager.
very dangerous areas of the depths. Those being the depths. They're not even really depths, if I'm being honest, because these are completely different locations than what you assume the depths are, which the depths just kind of look like the very absolute bottom of the areas you explore. But anyways, going back to DLC, yeah, the DLC wasn't very well received. The first one was alright, but people had really high hopes for the second one, and then those hopes were shattered, and then very low expectations for the third one. Where the third one unfortunately met them, and probably even below that, with glitches and things where people were not getting achievements and the items that they were necessarily supposed to receive. Anyways, here we are, the depths of fiery oblivion. Anyways, since this is technically a DLC area, you will always spawn here first. So grab some regen users, some pure blood, a plasma cartridge, and a fireproof tonic. You're going to need that. Anyways, you will always spawn up here if you decide to have like Davis take you here. And what you want to do is you want to come down here and you want to purify this missile, and you unlock about 11% of the map. Now, here's the thing about each of these depths areas. Each of the depth areas, you are required to not only face like the side bosses of these areas, you also need to defeat the main boss of this area, which is the origami. So first, let's activate this vessel. And as you can see, there's a giant barrier over there. What we want to do is that we want to just run up and see what happens. Open. You need Expulsus A, Expulsus B, or the Expulsus Specialist. Or basically, you need to find the vestiges here, and there's only going to be 2 in each area. What you're going to need is that you're just going to need to explore. Now, this area isn't too difficult, in my opinion. Well, it has been years since I've been here. I could say that these areas aren't like super challenging or anything. Stop! And in comparison to like my other profile, oh, by the way, if you kill this one, you always get, I believe, a random gift or item you can give to your partners. Anyways, don't worry about these losses. They will never animate. In fact, you can break them apart. I guess they just were exposed to lack of blood for too long. Anyways, you go over here, shoot that one, doing about 5,000 damage. And yeah, that I have not grown in level all that much. I don't believe I've grown in level at all, because it turns out I lost my I lost my haze. Yeah, the one where I had like 4 million. Sucks to suck, I know, but oh well, can't do anything about it. Anyways, what you want to do is basically you want to bait one of these enemies over here because they are difficult, they are annoying, and they hurt very, very much. I say bait and I rush right in because I really don't care for my safety at this point. Anyways, you want to take down these enemies fairly quickly because then you get shit like this. Yeah, you get a Black Knight and one of the provisional government soldiers attacking you. And you look at that, about 3,000 damage, and it did jack and crap. So yes, this area can be difficult, but not impossible. You're just gonna have to play it very safe. God damn it. Oh, I'm still alive. Hey, let's go. Where's Eo? Shit. Ooh. Yes, we basically find another Gilded Hunter. I think they're called Black Knights in this. Like they are in Dark Souls, and they hurt. Like a lot. But as you can see, I have a new skill, courtesy of the Queen, Blood Code, called the Purging Thorn. It requires less willpower and less mind than the other stats, but he does have a very good tracking ability and it fires multiple hits. My stats aren't all that amazing. So like very kind of like average stats across the board, but it's like not impossible for you to beat the game with these type of stats because I pretty much stick to Queen Slayer. If you see my old playthrough, I pretty much just stuck by the Queen Slayer the entire game because I'm boring and I like my dexterity build. I did do a strength build on my very first playthrough, but I saw that it wasn't getting me that many results. Anyways, we're gonna fight the Blazing Heretic. And by the way, the lava here does hurt. As in, if you step on it, guess what? Lava is hot and fire hurts. Anyways, since it's a fire type enemy, you want to just use ice. And you want to stay off the lava as much as possible. And since this enemy hurts, as you saw in the last episode with the Code Vein Extras, you just kind of want to stay away from it and just dodge enemy weeaboo with art. Always try to go for backstabs and always try to buff your stuff to have like ice buffs and all that. Otherwise, you're doing good damage, but it could be, you know, better. Anyways, cast Purging Thorn, light, and there we go. Enemy defeated. And then I'll sell Spias Vestiges. Hey, like I said, you only are gonna get the Vestiges if you defeat the bosses here. So they strong arm you into fighting them. But you do get some pretty good skills. I believe by doing this one, you get my favorite skill in the entire game, and I'm not even joking about this. It is my favorite, and nothing stops it. Anyways, if you fall down here, or if you go right here, come on. Let's see you. Yep, see that. You trigger that, and then it causes you to fall down here. Anyways, you want to run down here. If you run all the way down here, you come to another missile room which you can then purify. Like I said, since these are depths, these are bite-sized dungeons. They're not all that difficult, and they're not too bad. Mostly, like I said, enemies still hurt, but they're not like God tier. Ooh, I'm going to destroy you in like 2 hits. I forgot about this. Yeah, you're gonna get ambushed here. I forgot. And you can run away from the. You can, because it's not like the enemies are just gonna track you for it. Well, they will. And I still got one. Oh my god! Fucking hey! Jesus! Heal me, heal, please. Thank you. Yeah. Since that is not what I wanted, but I will do it because so that you will not die. Okay, and there we go, wasting my Purging Thorn. Anyways, pick this up. Lost broadsword. This. Old world materials. Stuff that you kind of sort of need. Or the lost world materials. Or the old world materials. If you want to get the gifts of your friends. Because I have like the different weapons. So where is it? Like this is one you can get in the game if you have like the DLC. But Damarong, weapon of Io. I got the Onibane, which is the weapon of Yakumo. So get like the weapons of your friends because they're pretty much not the best weapons in the game, but they're certainly some of the strongest due to just the sheer power output they have because they're personal weapons and they have to be strong. Anyways, you want to go to the right this time? No, go to the left. Go to the left and you'll be attacked by this female lost. I forget to mention that I know it's been like a year or two at this point, but the female lost are generally stronger than the male lost because I guess they just take to the miasma better. I don't know the exact reason why. Since it's been so long, it just says that female lost are generally stronger than male lost in most situations. Like, all the male lost that are super tough are the Black Knights, which are, I believe, are artificially made by Mito, so they have to be powerful. And then you have the, oh crap. You have the, provisional government, which you don't even know if they're male or female or not, because both male and female were part of the provisional government. Case in point with Scout, Naomi, and Davis being another powerful one, you can at least assume he's pretty powerful. I don't know, maybe, sorta. No, I'm not gonna reset the area, I just want to heal. Anyways, let's go over here. Shut up. Gosh dang it. Okay. Okay, yeah, here comes all the female lost because you had the warrior call. Backstab. So you can get iframes. And most of the damage you put out to these like weaker female lost right here aren't too bad. Like they can take like maybe 1 or 2 hits, but of your special attacks, I mean, like of your gifts. But other than that, they're not going to do too much damage to you. At least, well, they're endgame enemies. The DLC is endgame. It's not like this scales with your level or anything. Because if it did, oh god. I think the map trials do scale with your level. Yeah, I think the map trials do scale with your level. I'll probably put something here if they do or don't. I don't know, it's been a while. Chop chop. That is mine. Go up here. And we will purify this. Round missile. Thus, getting more on the map, 66%. There's a certain part of the map that you could try to go up, but I don't think you can. No, you can. I don't know why I thought that. I thought for the longest time you couldn't get up to this part. I'm an idiot. Chop. Hey, anyways, go right here.
Did you find something good?
Achilles core fragment C. I was wondering, like, are we getting the adrenaline music and all that? Probably not. Anyways, you want to go up here. And you're going to have to deal with some pretty powerful enemies. Like, these enemies are annoying because they are strong and tough and yada yada yada. I don't like fighting a whole bunch of strong enemies at once. Purging Thorn. 12,000 damage, good lord. See, that's what happens if you use Purging Thorn at close range and all of them hit. Good luck actually getting them all to hit at times because it feels like they don't, or it has like shotgun properties where it does more damage the closer you are, which means you have to do like a risk versus reward type thing. Anyways, lost. Okay. Achilles core fragment C. B. And we will now go to the lower level. The one we just saw collapse. Yep. As you can see, sand. I hate these enemies because they just show up and they inflict stun? I think it's stun or leak. I think it's leak, actually. Leak being one of the, yep, worst effects in the game because it drains your eye core. But good thing I have healing for that. Anyways, purify this rod missile.
That's all.
Get this stun vaccine. Not all that worth it. Come down here. RV Mastery 12. Is this Charisma again? It is. Why did it give you Charisma? I guess I know the reason why. Because not everyone's gonna get the DLC, so they probably like, here's an easier way to get Charisma, other than, you know, grinding your ass off in the trial maps, tower trials, because those maps are difficult. Because like I said, I don't know if it scales to your level or not.
Use extra caution here.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, but oh Jesus Christ! I'm pretty sure I did just the 12,000. You are annoying. Backstab. But yeah, I feel like it has shotgun properties. So the higher your mind and all that, mind and willpower, the more damage you do. I kind of wish there was ways to permanently increase your stats, other than, you know, them taking up a spot on your passive skills. Like, I don't know, give you like an item that you can only find like once or twice, or it's super really freaking ultra mega rare, and that you can never find it unless you defeat this certain boss in under 20 seconds while holding it with one hand and, I don't know, making out with EO in the other. I don't freaking know. Anyways, we got another enemy. Yeah, this is another problem with the DLC. The enemies here are just generic, really, because you'll fight them for Abyssal Doppelganger. You'll fight them throughout the game. It's like, oh, it's a reskinned enemy. Like the Blazing Heretic, we already fought those in the City of Fallen Flame. This, I believe we fought, or at least, yeah, this enemy, guess what, can change its form between like the weird mantis enemies that you find throughout the game. I feel like it can change its form between the sword one, the, oh, Jesus. Hey, heal me, you. Jesus. Yeah, and then you see it just went back to being... Yeah, I say it goes back, but it actually can change its style, and it actually gets kind of annoying, thus making it like definitely more dangerous in comparison to some of the other enemies. Because this way, he constantly just like, oh, I'm gonna switch it up, and he can do stuff like this, homing orbs, which you can't. I believe you can't get a skill like that. Yeah, and they track you throughout the entire map, I believe, which sucks. And now I'm out of healing. Because I had to constantly backstab this giant freaking enemy, and he has a ridiculous amount of defensive properties. Because now, since I'm assuming he's in a physical form. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, electric spear bomb. Okay. He has an electric spirit bomb. And as long as we continuously just kind of like get backstabs on him so he can prevent him from like transforming and crap. Yeah, as long as you keep doing this. Well, I'm pretty sure he just skipped right through the transformation. Did he? No, he transformed, but he like transformed. His weapon's invisible. I broke the game, and now his weapon's invisible. Holy crap. I did not expect that to happen. I literally glitched out the game. Oh my gosh. Can you, like, sit still? Like a backstab you? There we go. So yeah, we glitched the game. I already knew there was glitches with like some of the other craps with the DLC, but I didn't expect this. Like, this has never happened. Then again, I had never gotten him like, I never backstabbed him during the transformation. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Final journey. Healing. Spare bomb. Not really. Hey, can you like grab? Freaking A! This is annoying because I don't know the range of his weapon because it's invisible. You like hold still. Thank you. Stabby, stabby. Agony. There you go. There, Alcelpius message part B. Now, with every single enemy here killed, there's only one thing we really have left to do. We need to head back to the doorway to the horror. Because these horror hunting trials can be annoying, I guess we can put it. I think I remember how to get up there. Hold up. To get that last piece, I want to say. Well, I say last piece, but I'm not entirely sure. There might be like one or two more. I don't remember. I really don't. I don't know how to get up there. Like, I don't remember. Probably like some secret, super duper hidden wall or some crap like that. Let's see. Since there's like literally nothing here stopping us. Nope. Nothing there. I will probably find that off screen. So it doesn't really matter for depths. Because, well, you're not really going to come back to this particular area unless you're going to grind. And even then, if you grind, you're going to grind the boss, if anything else. Because once you open that door, that boss just shows up every single time you reset the map. You go to rest of the missile, that resets the map, yada yada yada, you do that. Anyways, for this particular trial against the horrors, what you want to do to like see this, because they give you a set of missions you can do every single time. Here you go do. Here's your hunter horror mission. So all you gotta do is kill it. Don't let your thing fall below 5. Survive for 60 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Hit it once, land 10 attacks in a row without taking damage, then 30 attacks, so on and so forth. Like, you get like a bunch of different like things you have to change your bunch of different stuff. I mean, so yeah, there's also these things of like, oh, deal this much damage in a single freaking hit. And here's the thing, you can do that. It's annoying, but it's definitely possible. There's videos on YouTube showing you how to do this, but you do need to do particular builds, and you need to build it right away. Meaning, like, you're not going to do these like different things anyways. What you want to do is you want to have different people working on you. So for this one, you need Louis, and you also need EO. Like, hey, yeah, you got stuff for EO and Louis. So what you do is you would need to, like I said, fill out these certain conditions. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do Louis first, then EO, and then we will like do certain skills. Like, I'm not going to go for like the plus, like, I'm not going to do this, no. Like, if you have the time, go ahead, sure, fine, whatever. I'm not going to do this because it seems like not like a waste of my time, but it just seems like so annoying to do it. Like this, Alpha and Omega, use use no items and no regeneration. You can use gifts and drain attacks, but you gotta use the pipe of Thrallum. You know that god dang freaking pipe you get at the beginning of the game? Yeah, use this to kill it. There's like no reason in using that other than bragging rights. Anyways, we are going to switch to Louis right now, and by doing this you get like different costumes and like this Mia version is not part of the DLC or anything. This is just a different Mia you get from getting like the season pass, which I don't understand why it's just not a different costume. Like seriously, you go through the story with Mia, and say if you're on the good path, then she changes to the light costume, and then you can have it as like a bonus costume. But no, they didn't do that. They wanted it as DLC, which is dumb.
Take it nice and steady.
Okay, so like I said, this is very, very difficult. And surprisingly enough, I think that this enemy is resistant to frost.
Make sure
So
you put it ready.
I'll test it out. Like, I'll use Guard of Honor, which is actually a pretty good skill. And what you also want on here is that you want the communal gift. You want the one with Louis, and you're going to have to activate it. And you do have to survive the fight with it and defeat him with it. Okay, so we will get improved regeneration because I really don't give a crap about haze. I might take out the Venice Claw because the Venice Claw is actually very detrimental to you in this situation. Anyways, open this up because we have both messages.
Let's see what's new here.
And you see that enemy over there? Yep, that is the titular Hellfire Knight, which is considered the best of the bosses of the DLC. Anyways, time for me to shut up and allow you to enjoy this. Yep, that was it. That was the cutscene. Yeah, but this boss, I swear to Christ, I died so many times when I was fighting him.
Don't hold anything
Like the
back.
first time. Because, good lord, this boss is scary as all hell. Bam, first attack. I have ambusher. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jesus Christ. If I die to the first time, like, I'll show my first completion, but that is it. Like, I'm not gonna show anything else. Oh, good lord, like, this thing's fast. Virgin Thorn. Like, you can use gifts and all that. I probably just, But yeah, like, it's not too annoying. But then again, it has been like a year or two since I've actually fought this boss. And like, I didn't use gifts like this readily. Like, ooh, fuck. Okay, but like, I didn't use gifts this often. Like, these gifts? No. I was slashy man. Like, I was pretty much doing like, nope, I'm going to use this, this, and this because I feel safe. And I don't want to die. And like I said, I didn't really like doing a magic thing. Ooh, fuck. That's the first hit. And like I said, you don't want your skill up, your health to fall to 0. So, like, I'm trying to get... Oh, shit. Okay, so Louis died right away. And the best way to do this, I believe, is just to be patient. Treat this like a Dark Soul boss. Don't treat this like Bloodborne. Don't treat this like Code Vein. Treat this like Dark Souls. Take like 1 or 2 hits, back off, and then beat the shit out of it later. And guess what? You actually can parry this boss, but it's been years since like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's been years, and Louis keeps getting hit. Oh god. Ooh. And I'm going to try not to die at all. If Louis dies, then I will actually peace out. Like, I'll peace out. I won't deal with this boss fight anymore. Jesus. Like, I'm doing decent damage with, like, the gifts. But you also need to, like, use certain blood codes. You need to use certain abilities. Like, that's why I have, like, the communal gift between me and Louis. seasoned survivor. I believe that was what, the 3-minute mark? Like, I'm not keeping a timer on this. You get a timer once you beat the boss for the first time. And he hit me on the backhand. Okay, I need to get this on. Again. Ooh. And there we go, first death. And I'll let that slide because, like I said, this thing hits hard and it hits fast. And you do get like certain items, and like I want to get my favorite skill from this, but I think we don't need the view of vestige. Like, I actually don't think we need a view of vestige in order to get my favorite skill. Dodge. And just wail on this. Look at this. You're not doing anything to it. It has so much HP. And like, I'm pretty sure if you attack it from behind, it takes much less damage. Kind of like the Virgin, what, the Virgin Queen? Or the Queen Reborn? Virgin Born? I forget the name of the final boss. The final boss takes massively reduced damage from being attacked from behind. And I'm going to use ice attacks. Let's see. It did some damage. I think it's just the... No, it's fire attacks. Why would it be nice? Crap, now it's pissed. Yeah, we're about the halfway point, and yeah, it's pissed. You're going to want to back away, because then you get stuff like this. Oh. Yeah, he becomes Wolverine, and he spouts War Claws. And he hits hard, like always. But then again, I'm wearing a very crappy Blood Veil in terms of like defensive properties. Yeah. That hurts a lot. Okay, yeah. You want to avoid this one because this one it causes area of effect damage. I.e., you saying it will hurt you. I only activate Final Journey because Final Journey I think got nerfed from lasting for 3 minutes to lasting only like 8 minutes. Okay, back away. Oh crap, he's activating the area effect. Okay. Alright, Ardami activating his buff. As long as you're like dash forward and are under him, you can actually avoid that hit pretty easily. Shit. Okay, heal. Okay, we're good. Yeah, look this. You stay underneath him, you're actually pretty good in terms of pretty good. Oh shit, back away. Okay, so I activate, if you wanted to pass the, another thing you want to pass, you have to actively use the communal gift, like I keep saying. But the communal gifts are not good in my opinion, especially with Louis, because you could be, basically you see how I'm moving now, I'm just moving and grooving. Those are annoying. Because you become faster. Like, I mean so fast that it's actually annoying. Like, it messes with my timing. And Louis keeps running in like a moron. And he keeps getting hit. And Louis' communal gift actively reduces his, how much damage he can take. Oh, and there goes me. Good lord. Careful, Louis. I can't heal. Well, I mean, I can heal him. It's just gonna be garbage. I can heal myself again with the regen inducer. Oh shit. Back up. Yeah, he could do that too. He'll use the fire as a smoke screen. And he'll do this. God damn it, Louis. Heal me. Oh my goodness. Yep, and there we go. I can't heal Louis. And I'm peacing out. So as you can see, this boss is incredibly difficult. You're gonna have immense trouble if you haven't done this in a while, but like that's why you complete some of the trials like one at a time, and then you'll come back later to do trials again. Anyways, Survivor, like these are all the gifts you do for beating this like a few different times with like different like conditions and all that. Like we got the Violet Gear, Cert Flame Core, like all these weapons like that. Like Racer's Prominence, that was something I used to use a lot. Reckless, or like so on and so forth. Switch display. Yeah, so the displays are now switched to where I have skills I have not completed yet. Or like they'll all be grayed out. So yeah. So the next time you see me, I actually will defeat it. And that means this is going to be a lot of trial and error, so I actually have to shut up and just let the fight rock. So that'll be it for me for now, but let it be known, ladies and gentlemen, this is a difficult thing, and I'm just going to show the first time I defeat it, and then I'll show off the costumes after to show my ability where I have the everything done, like, you know what I mean. But everyone, my name is Megan, and I'll catch you all later.
Where to get started?
Hellfire.